welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Nomsy Emmanuel. Hey, Nomsilacious gang, how you doing? I hope everyone is great. I hope everyone is doing okay. Please make sure you stay safe, stay home. Don't worry, this will pass away. Okay, this soon shall pass. See this corona got nothing on us. Okay, it will soon pass away. So just stay there and hang in there. Okay. All right. Here in my vlog, I film about faith. I film about lifestyle, cook. I film about health, education. Yeah, and travel. But hey, we can't travel. Corona is in town. Okay. So, all right, guys. Travel. Corona is in town. Okay, so all right, guys. So let's get right into it. Today I'll be talking about a very important topic. I've seen a lot of students who are interested in medical school or pharmacy school talk about this a lot. They want a video of things they need to know if they are applying to pharmacy school or medical school. So here I'm gonna spill the tea for you guys. So please, at the end of this video, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and make sure you comment down below if you have any question or suggestion. Okay, all right. So today I'll be talking about how to get into pharmacy school slash medical school. Yeah, why not? If not, all right, guys. So I came up with quite a few about 6 tips on how to get admitted into your favorite school of choice or your prospective school as a pre-med or pre-pharm student. Okay, all right, let's dive right into it. Number 1, as always, everything you do in life, you gotta research, baby. You have to research. Yes, even if you're looking for a job, you have to research. Looking for a school, you have to research. There's tons and millions of schools out there, but what makes the difference is when you research. Feel me? When you research, you will get the whole details you need. You will get everything you need. So research on the schools of your interest. And while you are researching, there are a few things you have to keep in mind. One is, hello, you don't want to finish school and be owing millions of dollars. When you are researching for that school, make sure you are also putting the cost of school make sure you're also considering the cost of school, the cost of living, because it varies between different states. Some states are cheaper, while some other states are pretty expensive. So yeah, and if you're trying a school out of state, also make sure you research on those and research on those things. So yeah, while you're researching, keep in mind the cost of the education, the cost of the living and expenses over there. Like where I schooled in Virginia, the cost of living is pretty okay. Like you can get a good apartment for a good 2-bedroom with 2 baths with washer and dryer for about probably $1,000, $950 to $1,000. Yeah, and if you have a roommate, because when I was in school I had a roommate, so we split the bill. So at the end of the month I probably paid like $500 and something, which is not bad. Yeah, so keep that in mind where you want to go. If you're trying to go out of state, some out of states are cheaper than the others. And also while you're researching, make sure you also consider looking into whether, if you want to go, depends on what you want, whether you want a private school or a public school. Some public school are quite cheaper than the other, while some schools are private. I mean, why some private school are more expensive? Because me, I went to a private school in Virginia, yeah, and the price was pretty decent compared to other public schools. So make sure you put that in consideration. Cost of living, the cost of education, and whether you want to go to private or public. So make sure you put that in mind while you're researching. So that's my number one tips. You research. Research, you can't go wrong with researching. Research on the school, okay? Yeah. Number two, like if you're trying to go to med school, you need a bachelor's. So you have to make sure you get a bachelor's degree, yes, before even considering pushing into actual med school. But if you're trying to go to pharmacy school, a lot of schools require bachelor's, while few of schools require a 2-year college. Like you can go to a 2-year college and get all your prerequisites done. Yeah, then you apply. But mind you, if you're going to do that, you're trying to go to a 2-year college, the little thing there is you will have to have first of all, 2-year college, they have low chances of getting in unless you score very high on your PCAT and your GPA is about maybe 3.8, 4.0s, okay? And your class courses you score probably A's. Yeah, so yeah, you can do that if you're that smart. So get A's in your classes, then go for a 2-year college, and this is for pharmacy school. But nowadays, lately though, currently a lot of schools require bachelor's degree. Yeah, so if you're trying to go to medical school, you need a bachelor's degree. If you're trying to go to pharmacy school, you also need a bachelor's degree, but you can cut corner and do a 2-year college if you're that smart. All right, so number 3 things you will have to know, or tips to get you admitted into any school of your choice is, so when you're done with your bachelor's degree, you want to register for PCAT. And mind you, while you're doing your bachelor's degree, you have to also look at the schools. Each schools have different courses they want you to have certain credits on. Some schools, they require you to have like 60 credits, 70 credits. So while you're taking your bachelor's, it can be a bachelor's in chemistry, a bachelor's in medicine, but make sure you do all those courses that are required. So when you're done with that, number 3 tips will be, you want to register for your PCAT. That is pharmacy college admission test, and MCAT is medical college admission test. So for the medical school is the MCAT, the what is it called? For pharmacy school is PCAT. And when you register there, there's some good resources you can make use of. Kaplan, they are good. They have decent, although it's expensive, it's pricey, but it's worth it. They have amazing amazing recommended books or things you can use to study for your exams. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Spend the money and just do it one time, because PCAT is very competitive, MCAT is very competitive. You have to have a high score, at least from probably like from 7. If you score 70 and above, yeah, it's a lot of school will give you a chance. They'll call you for interview. So you have to score high on your PCAT and your MCAT. And also, and if you now have a high GPA, you're on your way to your dream school. So that's number 3. Number 4 will be work on your personal statements. While you're in school trying to get that bachelor's, trying to get that 2-year college, begin to work on your personal statement. Okay, you can write a lot of personal statement, because listen, when you're trying to apply to these schools are expensive. First of all, you have to, some schools are probably like $200, $150, $100, and the more school you apply to, the better chances of getting in. Okay, So you want to apply a lot of school as much as possible, 5, 6, 7, even up to 10 if you have the money. But it's expensive, so you definitely have to save save some money for application. Yeah. So yeah, so let's get back to number 4. Number 4 is working on your personal statements. When you can have a lot of personal statements written down, you can give it to professors in your school to evaluate it for you. Or if you have good professionals, like maybe if you know of a doctor who is a mentor, that would be good. They can look it over for you, check it for you. Yeah, make sure your personal statement is on point, because you don't want them looking at the personal statement and they are seeing some crazy grammatical errors and yeah. So yeah, that's important. So make sure you give your papers, so your personal statements, to people who are already in the profession where you're trying to go. If you're trying to go into pharmacy school, yeah, you can get some pharmacist to look at that for you, and from there you can correct it, make some corrections. You're trying to go to med school, yeah, look at some doctors, get some doctors, and guys, get some mentors even while before you even start applying. Like, once you have made up your mind to go to pharmacy school or nursing or med school, get a mentor in those fields. It will be very helpful, because they're the ones to write the recommendation letter for you. See what I'm saying? So it's very important. Yeah, get a mentor in that area of healthcare you wanna venture into. It's very important. Let them look over your personal statements and correct 1 or 2 things there for you. And also professors, you can have a professor in your school to look it for you as well. So that's tip number 4. And number 5. Number 5, recommendation letter. You need a recommendation letter, of course. Aside the personal statement, you need a recommendation letter. Some schools may require 2, 3 recommendation letters. So see, that's where your mentors come in. So you don't want to wait to the last minute and you're now trying to run around looking for people to write for you. And the better good mentors, the better. Don't just pick anybody to write. People who have carved a niche for themselves in their career, who have done so much for themselves, you know what I mean? Yeah, go get such people, because trust me, it matters a lot. People's name matters a lot. For instance, let me say for instance, Obama is a doctor and you approach Obama, please, I need a recommendation letter, and they write you, Obama writes you one. When the schools read your recommendation letter, see the signature was like Obama, wow. Listen, you have 80% chance of getting in. So if you get my drift, so get some, look for great mentors who have been in that field for a while, pretty long time, okay, who have carved a niche for themselves, who have built their brands, who have, like, I'm pretty sure you get what I mean. Yeah. So yes, it's very important. It is very important. They will help you, give you a good recommendation, because those recommendation letters matters a lot. Don't just go and get anybody. I know some schools, they will ask you for, they might tell, okay, 1 preceptor, sorry, not preceptor, excuse me, 1 professor recommendation and 2 pharmacists. Yeah, so make sure you get, pretty much, I think when I did mine, I got 2 doctors and then 1 professor, I think. Yeah, so just mix them up, and some of them are nice. When they're done with the recommendation letter, they'll let you review it before they actually submit it. Don't let anybody who will reveal to you, who will show you what he or she wrote before submitting it. Don't trust that person, because they might, you don't know what they write about you. And so yeah, make sure, let them know, even if they didn't ask you, make sure, let them know that, hey, please, when you're done, if you don't mind, I would like to review what you wrote, review it, and then you can submit. I'm pretty sure a lot of them are okay doing that. Yeah. So yeah, that's number 5. Pretty sure that's number 5, right? Yeah. And yeah, so then when you're done with recommendation letter, you then you can now, and you're done with your PCAT, MCAT. Now number 6 steps will be to apply for pharmacy. The website where you can go and apply is called PHARMCAS. For MCAT it's called AMCAS. So you Google that up, PHARMCAS, PHARMAS. Then AMCAS is AMCAS. Yeah, you Google it, you go there and do your thing. Upload, I think, create a profile, then upload your personal statements, upload your resumes, upload your I think there are other things, other requirements I forgot. Yeah, you need to upload there. So that's the next thing. You upload there. Then while you're uploading there, you can now click the schools you because a lot of schools will be listed there. You can now click the schools you want to apply. So when you're done, you submit it. Yeah, so that's about it. Then after you submit it, of course the next thing will be, I think it probably takes about 3 to 4 months, depending on when you apply. Sometimes it's 2 months, sometimes even a month, depending on when you apply, for them to start calling you up for interviews. Yeah, and I've already given interview hacks on how to, if you're trying to go on an interview, I have a video about it, hacks on, I think, how to do it on your interview. So you can check my video and watch that. So number 7 will be, you prepare yourself for interview. Of course, do your due diligence, do what you have to do for your interview. Get some new suit if you have to, because this is a life-changing experience. You gotta look good. Get some new suit if you have to. Most actually, yeah, I did that when I was preparing for interview. I bought suit. I'm telling you, get a good suit, shoe for interviews, and get your money. Save a lot of money, because a lot of schools, especially if you're trying to go to out of state, you might require you to buy flight tickets and all that. So yeah, so all those also cost a lot of money. So make sure you put that into considerations. Just make sure, even before you start applying, make sure you have already set up a lot of money aside for this applications. Yeah. So yeah, then a day before your interview, just relax, chill. Don't memorize too much of what to do, because yeah, they will know. So just let it flow, relax. When you get to the interview, just relax your mind, take a deep breath, calm down, smile, guys. Don't go there and looking like you lost someone or you're mourning. Smile. Put that smile on your face, girl. Put that smile on your face, man. Yeah, so you smile. Make sure you're early. Oh my God. Never go late on your admission interview. Never go late. That's even a red flag for them. Because I remember mine when I was there like 3 or 4 hours early. Yes. Because I wasn't joking. I wasn't about to miss anything. But I'll actually make a video about my school journey. Gosh, it took a lot. I'll make a video soon about it, the process. Yeah, I remember, because my school in Virginia, I live in Baltimore, Maryland. I drove, it was about 4 hours. I woke up around 5 a.m. I remember, and I think I left. I woke up around 4, and by 5:45 or something, I was out. I think 6, I was out. And that day I remember vividly, it was raining, and my interview was probably about 10 or so. I knew I got there probably 3 hours. 2, 3 or 4 hours, yeah, before. Yeah, and I got there, sat down. It's way better. It's better, you guys. It's much better that you are there way earlier, before they get there, before you meet them. You don't want them to waiting for you. That's a red flag. All right, guys. So tip number 1: research on the schools. While you're researching, remember to keep the cost in mind. Cost of living, cost of education, whether you want to go to private or public. Number 2, if you're going for pharmacy, bachelor's degree. You need the bachelor's degree. You also need the bachelor's degree for either pharmacy or med school. Unless you want it for pharmacy, you can do it 2 years, but you have to be smart. But if you're smart, you can do it 2 years, but make sure make sure your grades are A's. And number 3, register for your MCAT or your PCAT. The higher score, the better. Number 4, work on your personal statements. Have people professionals reviewed for you. Number 5, get some highly qualified professionals write your recommendation letter for you. And number 6, apply. Go to the application portal, PHARMCAS for pharmacy and AMCAS for med school. And the last but not the least, prepare for your interview. That's number 7 tips. When you do all these things, when you get that admission, make sure you buy me a drink. Make sure you buy me a bottle of champagne. Thank me later. Because guys, it was after I have done all this, I have finished mine before I actually research and get to know all these things. I wish I knew these things back then. Yeah. So, if you follow these tips, no school will refuse the admission. As long as you have good grades and your GPA is high, your PCAT score, your MCAT score is high, you will get admission. Trust me on that. Yeah. Alright guys, this has come to the end of this vlog or video. So I will see you guys on my next video. On your way out, don't go nowhere, okay? Make sure you subscribe. It's free, fam. Subscribe to my channel, okay? Subscribe to my channel. Like. Why not? Comment, okay? Comment down below. Comments. Leave me some comments. Critics are welcome. Trust me. Yeah. Recommend my channel to a friend, a brother, a sister. We gotta grow. We gotta make this YouTube money. Feel me? You know, as an Igbo girl, we love money. Yeah, but. Anyway, so guys, I'll talk to you guys on my next video, and until then, stay safe, eat some vegetables, and drink a lot of water. Bye.